All right, so I'm gonna begin. Just so you know, I got two cameras on me, so if you see me looking back and forth, it's because one of them I'm gonna put on YouTube. All right, so today is pick ABC. So if you haven't done this with me, just go to what you feel most connected with at the time. Okay. And I might add a D, but you have to pick ABC, all right? And then if you're feeling connected to D, somebody said something about D, and I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, maybe I need to do a D. So I'm gonna start off with the Kyle Gray Angel cards, and then I have this Gaia Tarot, which is really beautiful. And then this is my favorite tarot deck. I always forget the name of it, but really awesome. All right. So the first we got is A. So like I said, if this is your first time doing it, pick A, B, C, whatever you feel most connected to, and I might do a D. So, all right. This is for A. Alright, let's see what's coming out. That's an interesting card. And then it looks like this one wants to come out. Okay. Huh. Alright, so I'm going to show you these two cards. And then I'll tell you what I think. Oh, this is cool. They're actually going in both cameras pretty well, so I don't have to move them around. Actually, there we go, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so the first card that came out is connecting with music. So the first thing that I think about with connecting with music is that pay attention when you're listening to music this week. See if there's any messages coming out, because a lot of times Spirit likes to send messages through music. It could be, especially with loved ones that passed away, a lot of times they'll play your favorite songs or songs that may remind you of them, anything like that. So really pay attention to anything that has to do with connecting to the other side in music, like synchronicities coming in through music. If you are an artist, definitely meaning write music. Like this is for the A's today. So be creative. This is always a creative card too. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know how to write music, or even listening to music, it's going to help you open up this week. So there's something to do with music if you picked A. It's either messages in the music, it's either you writing music, or it's you listening to music that's going to help you open up, because the next card is really important. So this card actually came up in the reading I did, if you missed it, about the last full moon that we had. Here we go, our spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. So anytime that I connect with Archangel Raziel, he has a lot to do with meditating. I'm not meditating. Maybe I don't know, maybe he's telling you to meditate then, because I just said that. Sometimes words just come out and that's what they want me to say. Manifesting. So maybe listening to like heart chakra music too. This is the heart right here. Her wings are shaped in a heart. And then also the color pink has to do with the heart chakra. So maybe it's listening to heart chakra music to help you open up to your spiritual gifts. But this is, there could be 100 A's right now out there that are watching this video. So it's whatever you feel connected to. But this is really paying attention this week and the weeks to come for like the next, usually when I do these ABCs, it's like for the next week or two, I would say, the time frame for the lettering and like what you pick and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely, what are your spiritual gifts? Are you receiving new spiritual gifts? Or are you, I feel like too, he's telling me like, what are you ignoring? Are there some spiritual gifts that are coming in for you that you're ignoring? So it's funny because I see there's a lot of guys popping in. Normally, I have a ton of women on here. So this is a subject that's been coming up and I've been having more guys coming in and getting healings and like on their own doing. It's like, holy crap, what the hell is happening? So I feel like the divine masculine is waking up. It's like, I believe, but I don't. There's a lot of men out there that I'm like, they're like curious. Like I worked on a guy today and he was very skeptical. I gave him a Reiki and he was like, I have to think about this. And I'm like, go ahead, go home and think about it. Like, it's just cool that you came. It's cool that you were skeptical and you came and you tried it. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of that energy coming in. So it's like, I feel like it has to do with the men, like don't ignore that energy. Yeah. And even just mentioned the divine masculine, and there's some stuff that came up in a private session that me, her, and Danielle did. And it's about the, like, don't ignore the divine masculine either. Because a lot of the women that are doing this work, and I have a lot of masculine energy, so it's really hard for me to ignore the divine masculine because I really connect with that. But there's a lot of people that do this work and they're all about the goddess energy, and that's great, but I really feel like that balance. So it could be something with the divine masculine coming in that you're not paying attention to. All right, let me pick a tarot for this. Yes, they are. There's more men coming in than I've ever seen. So, pretty cool. Alright. And please share this video too while you're watching it. Share it with on your page or anyone you think that would be interested in it. Let's see what card comes out. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. If you ask Danielle, well, a lot of you probably know who Danielle is, but she teaches here and she's done videos with me. Me and Danielle love the swords. We're actually planning a tarot class, and I'll tell you right now, we channeled all of the sword cards in like 2 hours and we like wanted to die after. But anyways, besides that, the swords, Four of Swords always means rest and rejuvenate. So this is how this is coming. Resting, resetting. This is something I have a hard time with too, is I just like to keep going and keep doing things, and I never stop. Even when I'm in my house, I'm like constantly walking around, and you know, I just like to do stuff. So it's saying you will receive your gifts when you rest. Okay? When you take time for you, and it really means like not doing much at all. Listening to some healing music, chilling out. I mean, that's pretty easy, right? All right, so that is A. That's what we got for A. No runes tonight. Jess isn't here. We'll have her do that the next time that I do my live reading. All right. Having a hard time resting. Then you should go do... someone just commented having a hard time resting. So if you're having a hard time resting, then you need to go do something that's going to make you have to rest and make it so you can't get up and go and do things. So, I mean, schedule a massage, go to a meditation group, go get a healing, make yourself have to rest somehow. There's things that you can do where you're like, okay, I can't do anything right now. I just have to receive. All right, let's see what we got for B here. Like I said, if you're just joining in, I think I'm gonna do a D, but the more I'm feeling the D, I think it's gonna be like overall for everyone. You're amazing, Ashley. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got for my Bs. Oh. Coming to the spirit circle tomorrow. There you go. That's a good way to rest. All right, B. What is the best card for everyone that picked B? For everyone's highest and best that picked B. Okay. Hang on. Ugh. All All right, they're saying pick one more of these. Wow. All right, let me pick one of these too. These are the Gaia cards. Okay, B. Very interesting with these three cards here. So the first card we have is the Miracles of Nature. Beautiful card, right? The Miracles of Nature. Okay. And then the card that came out after that is Manifesting Miracles. So that's a really cool card too. I think this is this connected to the energy of Orion? Yeah, it is. This has got a lot of galactic energy in it. Really interesting card. I mean, this looks like Professor Snape to me though. Doesn't it? But I mean, you know, he was kind of like a miracle worker in Harry Potter. All right. And then the last card, which kind of pulls both of them together. Yay, Death. One of my favorite cards. Very pretty. Death card, though. I really like this depiction of death. Because you got the skulls in there. All right, so the skulls on the bottom. Right there. Pretty cool. And then we have the egg, and there's a baby in there, which is, you know, I don't know if that's creepy or cool, but I like it because I like creepy things. So I'm just going to say that that's cool. So there's a little baby in there. And then there's a snake wrapping around the baby. It looks like the snake is like kind of protecting the baby too. You know? So, for bees, these two cards definitely go together. So you can even see the colors. These are different decks and the colors. Look at that. Crazy. So this has to do with kind of going with the flow for the next week or so. You know? These two cards totally connect, and they both have to do with nature. So anything that has to do with nature involves death. Because everything in nature dies, and everything in nature is born again, and that's just the cycle of life. There's death, there's life, there's and being born or reborn, depending on what you are. But I believe that the soul never dies, and I feel like bees could be going through a little bit of stuff right now. But I feel like it's not... I don't feel like it's emotional stuff. I just feel like there's a lot of things going on and you're kind of like wondering, well, why is this happening? I mean, it could be emotionally draining, but I'm not really feeling that. But yeah, it's definitely, totally a rebirth coming for you. So I feel like if you picked B, I feel like most of the Bs are kind of like at the end of the death phase. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this isn't something that is going to be much longer. I feel like, they keep showing me like the end of February. It's when you're really going to be connected to your rebirth. Yes, spiritual death. The inner spirit is born again. Okay. And then we have the Manifesting Miracles card. So this is definitely, like, this is what death is needed in order for you to have this. Because, or you asked for this and now a bunch of shit in your life is just falling apart and you're just wondering why all that's happening, and here it is. Because you asked for it. So, but this to me too, like, while I'm holding this card, there's lots of assistance for you bees. I don't feel like you're going through a lot of this alone. I feel like it's either you have a lot of physical help or you have a lot of help from the other side, but there's a lot of people trying to help you right now. And if you don't feel like that, maybe you need to open up a little bit. And that's how I really feel. I don't feel like, because I can usually feel when it's like ugh, you know, this isn't going to be good for, I don't know. I feel really good about this. And again, we have a lot of greens, and I always connect that with the heart chakra. So it could be a lot of stuff that you're just letting go of in your field. And then there's things around you that are kind of falling apart a little bit. But overall, it's definitely a new beginning coming in for you. And they keep showing, every time I say that new beginning, they keep showing like the beginning of February. Oh my God, next few days are beginning of February, whatever. February, sometime in February, you're going to feel like, oh, okay, this makes more sense. I can't believe that we're at the end of January already. Okay. All right. Let's do the C's now. I guess I'm going to do these cards. Man, all right, so like, I'm just gonna say this for you bees out there, but if there's any of you feeling connected to galactic energy, you gotta look into that, because that definitely is coming in hardcore through that card. So it could be your energy field even opening up to receiving more of that higher vibrational light. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm going to C now. C, C, C. And then I'm gonna do a D that's gonna, if you're just tuning in, I'm gonna do a D that will be encompassing all the cards. It's gonna connect them together. C. I'm on C right now. All right. Pick one of these cards too. Okay. Alright, so they're telling me to pick one of these. Okay. This is really interesting. So we have a strong feminine figure here. And then we have a strong masculine figure here. So really interesting. But this masculine figure is definitely like, it's like as above, so below right here. This is what I'm feeling with these cards, because this is Earth. We got the element of Earth right here. And I don't know what it is with that little doe in the background, but he is just peeking and spying on her. So I don't know what he's up to. It's like, it makes me want to laugh, kind of. It's almost like, don't take yourself so seriously. Like, here we are on Earth, and then we have all these high vibrational energies up here. And yes, because that's what this card is about. This card is like, don't cry over spilled milk, like you're almost there. So this is definitely, I feel like, connecting to, see, she's like on her journey, and she lost some of her shit. But you know what? That's what happens. That's what happens. So I'm definitely feeling the as above, so below right here, and like finding the humor within situations and finding more balance within your life. I feel like you may be taking things a little bit too seriously with the C's. Okay? And like, this card to me is the Divine Father. So And, you know, yeah, and we have the snake again. So it's even showing like similar energy. But this is saying like asking, like maybe you should try like some new ritual prayer. I don't know. I feel like prayer is very connected to this card just in this reading. I don't know, but then I'm holding this card. Yeah, okay, so prayer, right? But then I feel like you really need to ground. Because, and like with her reds too. And I feel like almost with this, and I'm not saying this is always what this card is going to mean to me, but I feel like she's just like so into herself right now. And there's this little deer behind her and he wants to be her friend, or he's like following her on the journey. And I feel like she's just so into her. Maybe you're missing stuff. Like there's things that are missing that you're not connecting with. I feel like you're too into yourself right now. Like you're not paying attention to the signs around you. You know, maybe it's loved ones from the other side. Like that's what this card represents. Even a divine masculine energy trying to come in and help you that could have passed away. Like I definitely can feel connected to that. But I feel like it's almost like it's like I want to laugh at her because she's just in the deer. It's like it had, and then, oh my God, there's a little dragon and he's holding a staff. Hang on. My phone sucks. I need to get a new phone. There's a dragon right there and he's holding a little staff. But that is like kind of ridiculous too. Like to me, with this card here, it's saying don't let ridiculous people and ridiculous things get in your way. Really, I feel like it's almost like energies that want to pull you away from kind of what you're doing, or you're taking yourself too serious, like taking life too seriously. Like you need to enjoy some stuff. All right, so yeah, lighten up, like Jess said. Now I'm gonna pick a D that's gonna connect everything. D. $23. I keep seeing the number 23 everywhere. It's on my camera right now. I swear to God, I see it like 5 times a day. All right, what do we got for D? All right, I gotta pick another card. No, maybe I don't. I think, yeah, okay. Maybe I do. All right, let's pick another card. Okay. So how am I connecting these to this is what I want to know. Okay, well, I feel like what the spirit animal card kind of threw me off because I'm like, what are you trying to say with this? So pay attention to animals that may be coming to you in the next couple weeks through meditation or anywhere that you're seeing them in nature. We did have we had actually 2 nature-based cards there. And then the other one was manifesting. So pay attention. So I always tell people that when they're seeing animals, to Google symbolism of so-and-so. So if you see a crow, Google that, something like that. But it's telling you to pay attention to nature. Pay attention. Ooh, now I'm saying like, pay attention to what's going on in nature. Because nature sends you signs as well. I definitely feel more that right now. Pay attention to nature. Could be a collective thing because they're connecting them all. So maybe there's going to be something going on in the world. Pay attention to nature. And if you're seeing an animal, and then here we go, count your blessings. Gratitude. It's always about gratitude. So that's the message for everyone. All right. So with A, we have music, heart chakra, rest. Really, the creative end or just resting is going to bring on your spiritual gifts. And then we have for B is beautiful death, bringing in manifestation, things that you need. And then we have the as above, so below, balancing your energies. Don't take shit too seriously. Don't take other people too seriously and what they're saying. Don't take things to heart. It's all a journey and we're all learning. So thank you everyone for watching. Please check out ascensionnxt.com. If you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, you can book right on there. I do in-person and remote. And pay attention to our calendar for classes, workshops, and events. We have a big announcement Friday, an event we're going to do. So probably, I don't know what time yet. That's why I didn't make an event for it. But I will see you all Friday here on Ascension NXT Facebook page with our announcement. So blessed be.